Brothers and sisters across the ocean, hear me. The hour of waiting has passed. The era of silence is over. The time of division is dead. For centuries, the chains were heavy, forged in fire and blood. They told us, wait, your day will come. They told us, be patient, freedom is near. But freedom never comes to those who kneel. Unity never arrives to those who sleep. Look around you. The world is burning. Africa stands wounded, yet unbroken. Black America stands strong, yet surrounded. We are the two halves of one mighty heart. And if this heart does not beat together, the world will continue to devour us. No more waiting, no more begging, no more silence. The drums of awakening thunder across the Atlantic. The ancestors whisper from the soil, from the ships, from the rivers of blood, unite, rise, stand as one. Because divided we are prey. Together we are a storm. The Black Dawn rises not in the comfort of promises, but in the fire of action, not in speeches of politicians, but in the unity of people, not tomorrow, not someday, but now. This is the moment. This is the calling. This is the revolution of the Spirit. To my people across the seas, do not wait another century. Do not wait another generation. The chains are already broken. Now let us rise. Brothers, sisters, children of the sun, listen. For too long we have been told to wait. Wait for justice. Wait for freedom. Wait for unity. But waiting has become another chain, a chain more poisonous than iron because it kills not the body, but the spirit. Generations have waited, hoping for the master's table to spill crumbs, while the banquet of destiny was always ours to claim. The realization is clear. No savior is coming. No empire will hand us our dignity. No system will give us our liberation. The world does not respect the passive. It only fears the rising. So let us resist the poison of patience. Let us break the myth of someday. For someday is the graveyard of nations. Someday has buried the cries of millions in silence. And I tell you today, someday is dead. We must rise with the fire of now. Now is the seed of revolution. Now is the bridge across the ocean. Now is the storm that shakes the throne of tyrants. Unity must not be written in books. It must burn in our actions. Resistance must not be whispered in secret. It must thunder in our streets. The dawn must not be awaited. It must be made. Look to the future. Children unchained, nations reborn, a people unstoppable. But this vision demands blood, sweat, courage, and the death of waiting. So I call you, my people, do not wait another heartbeat. The chains of patience are broken. The storm of action is here. Rise now, for the era of waiting is dead. Hear me, children of Africa. Hear me, children of the Diaspora. Across oceans, across centuries, across wounds that still bleed, we are one blood. We are one heart. They drew lines on maps. They built borders of chains. They scattered us like seeds carried by the storm. Some planted in the soil of Africa, others thrown into the fields of America, others carried to islands where sugar and cotton drank our sweat. But though the body was divided, the blood never forgot. The realization is this: our struggle is not two stories. It is one story, written with fire and tears, told in the same tongue of resistance, sung in the same rhythm of drums, from the plantations to the villages, from Harlem to Accra, from Mississippi to Bamako. The cry has always been the same: freedom. The enemy knows this truth. That is why they divide us. They whisper, you are not the same. They poison us with false borders, false flags, false histories. But the heart cannot be deceived. The blood cannot be denied. Unity is the bridge. Unity is the river flowing from Africa to her Sioux, children abroad. Unity is the heartbeat that shakes the earth. So let us resist the lie of separation. Let us stitch together the wounds torn by slavery and colonization. Let us declare before the world, 2 continents, 1 blood, 1 destiny. And I tell you this vision: when Black America and Africa rise together, the chains of the world will shatter. No empire, no system, no tyrant will withstand the beating of this heart. So I call you, rise as one. For divided we are wounded, but together we are the unstoppable heart of a new dawn. Listen, my people, listen with the ears of the soul. The earth beneath us is not silent. It speaks, it remembers, it cries. The fields of Mississippi, the coasts of Ghana, the rivers of the Congo, all of them hold the same secret. The blood of our ancestors is still there, crying, whispering, demanding. It is the voice of the enslaved, the colonized, the broken, who never saw the dawn, but died with hope in their hearts. They do not ask us for pity. They do not call us to mourn. No, their cry is sharper, stronger, eternal. They call us to unite. They demand that their sacrifice not be buried under division. Realize this: every chain that clanged on their wrists still echoes in our time. Every whip that struck their backs still burns on our skin. Every tear they shed planted a seed of resistance, a seed now demanding to bloom. We cannot betray them with silence. We cannot dishonor them with division. Their graves are bridges, their songs are maps, their suffering is a compass pointing us toward unity. So let us resist the lie that we are powerless. Let us resist the poison of forgetting, because to forget is to kill them twice. But to unite, to unite is to raise them from the ashes, to crown their spirits with victory. And I tell you this vision: when we gather as one people, the cry of the ancestors will transform into thunder, shaking empires, breaking walls, summoning a new dawn. So I care. Well, you, children of the sun, heed the cry of the soil, answer the call of blood, and unite, for the ancestors are watching. Brothers, sisters, warriors of the sun, hear this truth that history has carved in fire. Division is the master's sword. Unity is our shield. For centuries, empires have ruled us not with strength, but with strategy. They knew they could not defeat us as one people, so they split us into tribes, into classes, into borders. They whispered, "You are different. You are enemies." And while we quarreled among ourselves, they feasted on our land, our labor, our future. The realization is bitter but clear. Our weakness has never been lack of courage. Our weakness has never been lack of strength. Our weakness has been division. But what happens when the divided become united, when the scattered pieces form a blade of fire, when the voices of millions merge into one thunder? That is when fear changes sides. That is when the oppressor trembles. That is when the world itself must bow. Let us resist the poison of small quarrels, resist the chains of tribalism, of nationalism, of petty rivalries, because these are the weapons of our enemies, and every time we fight each other, we sharpen their blade. Unity is not a dream, it is a weapon. It is the storm that breaks the fortress. It is the seed that grows into liberation. It is the song that no empire can silence. So I call you to vision, a people unbreakable, a continent and a diaspora rising together, not as fragments, but as one. Children of the sun, remember, division is death. Unity is life. Division is weakness. But unity is the weapon that will make us unstoppable. Brothers and sisters, do you wonder why the world trembles at the whisper of our unity? Do you wonder why, whenever we rise, they rush to break us apart? It is because they know a truth we sometimes forget. Our awakening is their downfall. From the plantations to the mines, from Harlem to Johannesburg, from Dakar to Detroit, they have always feared the day the black man and woman would look in the mirror and remember. We are not slaves, we are not weak. We are the children of kings, of queens, of warriors. The realization is this: our division is not accidental, it is designed. The schools that erased our history, the media that mocks our pride, the borders that slice Africa into fragments, the prisons that swallow Black America, all of it is crafted to prevent our awakening. But the world is shaking now. The drums are louder. The truth is breaking through the lies. The storm is rising and they feel it in their bones. They know that if Africa stands with her children abroad, the chains of exploitation will snap. They know that if Black America locks arms with Africa, the empire built on our suffering will crumble. They know that our awakening will rewrite the destiny of the earth itself. So let us resist their tricks. Resist their whispers of division. Resist their poisoned gifts of comfort and distraction. And I tell you this vision: when we awaken as one people, we will not beg at their tables. We will overturn the tables. We will not knock on their doors. We will build our own kingdom. Children of the sun, awake. For our awakening is the nightmare of the oppressor and the dawn of our liberation. Children of the sun, look to the horizon and see it blaze. The long night is ending. The chains of centuries are melting in the fire of awakening. The black dawn rises, unstoppable, unshakable, undeniable. For too long we have stumbled in the darkness, blindfolded by lies, chained by borders, silenced by fear. But now the drums of history beat louder. Now the voices of the ancestors roar in our veins. Now the dawn is not a promise, it is a reality breaking through the clouds. The realization is that we are not waiting for the sun to rise. We are the sun. We are the fire that lights the earth. We are the storm that no empire can contain. And yes, the oppressor will resist. They will throw their armies, their money, their propaganda. They will try to drown the rising with distractions, with division, with deceit. But can the hand of man stop the coming of the morning? Can the walls of empires block the rising of the sun? Never. Unity is our thunder. Courage is our lightning. And when we march together, Diaspora and Motherland, Harlem and Bamako, Kingston and Kinshasa, we will not move like beggars. We will move like storms. We will move like oceans. We will move like the unstoppable tide of destiny. So I call you, my people, stand tall, stand fierce, stand united. The dawn is here, the storm is us, and nothing, no empire, no tyrant, no chain can stop the black dawn from rising. Rise, children of the sun, for the new day is ours. Brothers and sisters, do not let these words die in the air. Carry them like fire in your chest. Share them, speak them, live them. The storm is not a story to be watched, it is a battle to be joined. The dawn is not a poem, it is a mission. And each of you is a soldier of this rising sun. Do not scroll past, do not return to silence. Raise your voice. Spread this message. For every ear that hears is another spark in the darkness. For every soul awakened is another step toward liberation. Subscribe not for entertainment, but for revolution. Stand with us, speak with us, rise with us. Because this is not just a channel, this is a movement. The ancestors are watching, the children yet unborn are waiting, and the future is calling your name. Do not delay, do not hesitate. Rise now, act now, stand now, for the black dawn is here, and together we are the storm that cannot be stopped.